Hi guys, it's been a while. Today I'd like to talk about something a little bit more different. I just came back from Japan about a week ago, and today I would like to share a little bit on how you're gonna plan your trip to Japan. If you're Malaysian, if you're earning money and you decided, you know what, I want to have a holiday, I want to go to Japan. So I can share a little bit on what we did, what did we do, a little bit on where do we stay. I honestly, like at the top of my head, I can't really remember where exactly we were, but I have a good memory on the name of the hotels. Okay, so we spent about 2 weeks in Japan, and we spent most of our time in Tokyo, right? So we spent about was it 6 days in Tokyo? Sorry, about a week in Tokyo, and then we spent the remaining how many more weeks? The remaining 7 days in Osaka. Okay, this is my first time in Japan. This is my first time in Japan. I've never been to Japan in my life. I wanted to see what it's like in the city areas, starting with the city areas first before we start to go towards north and south. Okay, so um, yeah, we were in Tokyo. We stayed in this hotel called My Stay. So My Stays is kind of like, if you know in Malaysia, it's called Oyo Hotel. So Oyo Hotel is kind of like the very cheap budget hotel. But in Japan, even though it's budget, doesn't mean it's bad quality. Okay, I can assure you of that. The only downside about the rooms, it's small. That's all. Cleanliness is there, the quality is there. There's no housekeeping. Okay, you have to bring your towels and do your own laundry. I mean, those things you should be able to do, right? If you're an independent person, you should be able to do that. Okay, but yeah, we stayed in my stays in Tokyo. So we kind of like explore a little bit on what we did, where did we go, but we decided to just stay in Tokyo just to kind of have a feel, right? Um, the thing about Tokyo is like this. It's a very, if you like city life, that's the place for you. Because for me, my other goal for going to Japan is actually to buy Pokemon cards because obviously I grew up with Pokemon. I love Pokemon so much. I have misplaced my old collection, vintage collection, Pokemon cards in the past. I do not know where it went because when I studied overseas, everything just disappeared, right? So this is kind of like my comeback at 34 years old, just trying to get back all my vintage cards. So now Tokyo, the big thing about Tokyo is this. Because I'm interested in Pokemon cards, so Akihabara is kind of the hot spot for these Pokemon cards, right? Now the thing about Akihabara is it's a tourist trap. Okay, what you're gonna look over there, what you're gonna see, the prices over there is just jacked up, maybe 20%, 30% more, or sometimes double. Really depends what you're looking for, and a lot of tourists don't even realize that they're being trapped with these prices, and they just keep buying. See, if you're smart enough, uh, like me, because I've done my research, you would venture more towards the southern side, where you're going further away from the city, past Nagoya, going towards Osaka. Okay, Nagoya is not so bad, Osaka is not so bad. So Akihabara, it has a bunch of shops, whatever you want. Um, but everything else, everything there is just expensive. Okay, if you're in Japan, if you're in the central city area like Tokyo, Osaka, these are like the hype areas, right? You're not spending anything less than 30 ringgit for a meal, like a proper meal. Okay, a proper meal where there's rice, there's meat. You're not spending anything less than 30 ringgit. You are going to spend more than you're going to spend less. The only place that you're going to spend less than 30 ringgit is the convenience store. Now, the convenience store like Lawson, 7-Eleven, Family Mart, these three are the big ones. They are everywhere. you don't have to worry about not looking for them because they are literally everywhere. You can find it in train stations, you can find it in buildings, in shopping centers, outside shopping centers, within shopping centers, in the rural areas, outside the rural, it doesn't matter. They are everywhere. Okay, they even have their own vending machine where you can buy the sandwiches, you can buy your coffee or whatever. Now, if you're looking for cheap meals, okay, that you can microwave, like I don't know, ramen. There's a bunch of options there, guys. You can look up on YouTube, okay. But I can tell you this: that's probably the cheapest place you want to get food. I would say that Konbini foods, they are tasty. I can say this: they are nothing like 7-Eleven in Malaysia. They are nothing like Family Mart in Malaysia. No, the Japanese standard of food or everything is all about quality. You can definitely get the highest quality of sandwich, egg sandwich, ramen of any kind, ice cream, alcohol, anything at really good prices. Okay. Unfortunately, that's the only place where you can get really cheap prices if you're really tightening up on budget. All right. Now, um, I would say this Tokyo is a lot of is city stuff. If you go to Singapore, you go to KL, it's pretty much the same. Not to say the same thing. It's just a new city, right? I mean, for me, I'm not a city guy. I go there for gold, just get Pokemon cards and just enjoy sightseeing and whatnot. Okay. Now, in terms of budget, if you want to go to if you want to go to Japan to really enjoy yourselves, like you're not restricting to anything, right? Because our plan is this: we went to USJ, okay, Universal Studios Japan. We went to all these different what do you call this experience parks, you know. I forgot what it's called, but you go in and then there's like a bunch of lights and stuff like that. It's very famous. You can look at Japan. There's a lot of these theme parks and stuff like that. um, okay, so our budget with my partner together is about 30K, okay, ringgit, 30,000 ringgit. That's everything: shopping, food, transportation, bus fares, train, Shinkansen fares, shopping, Pokemon cards, food, like everything together. 30K if you really want to enjoy yourself. And we were there for 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks, not 5 days, 6 days, 2 weeks. I would say this: I really enjoyed myself. That's a good experience. You get to see the culture over there. You get to really appreciate Japan because people are very polite, right? They're willing to help you. No, if you're in trouble, you're looking for a direction somewhere. For example, if you're in Tokyo Station, you're gonna be lost. There is 100% definitely you are going to be lost if you're in Tokyo Station, for example. Even if you're in Osaka Station, you are going to be lost because the train system there is not tidied up. It's not systematically placed like Singapore. Of course, Singapore is very small. You cannot compare Japan to Singapore, right? Um, but then the train system there, in terms of the direction, in terms of like directory, is complicated. It's all like this, like this. It's literally dancing and tangling with each other. Okay, the only way for you to get around is to actually talk to the people over there, and your Google Maps. You need your Google Maps to move around to find your place in Japan. You cannot survive without Google Maps. You need it. Okay, so it's Google Maps friendly. You can find your way there. We use Google Maps every time, every minute, every second to find where we have to go, what we got to do, and whatnot. Okay. Now, the next thing about Japan as a whole is if you're disabled, if you're in a wheelchair, you're gonna have a hard time because none of their facilities cater for people who are disabled, people who are old. Okay, if you're elderly, you have knee pain, leg pain, that's not going to be a place for you. You are going to do at least 20,000 steps a day. Okay, if you're really enjoying yourself, you really want to have a nice time in Japan, you want to really look at things where everyone's going, you're going to walk at least 20,000 steps. You're going to be in pain. So if you're not fit, you're not going to enjoy yourself. Because luckily for my wife and I'm not as fit as my wife. My wife is more fit, and but I can still sustain it because I go to the gym, so it's not so big of a deal. Okay, but you can definitely have a good exercise day. Okay, next thing is food. Honestly, guys, I can tell you this: any kind of food in Japan, I have not been disappointed at all. No, they are all good. Any kind of food, ramen, burgers, burgers on rice, tonkatsu, right? All of them are good. I have no complaints. 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10, whatever. They are all good. So eat whatever the hell you want to eat, spend whatever the hell you want to spend. Just enjoy Japan, but just be cautious about the expenditure because USJ, we spent the entire day in Universal Studios. Okay, after we showered everything from the hotel, we take the train, the Osaka line. Okay, and then we go all the way to Universal Studios Japan. Inside USJ, as you know it, a lot of the prices are going to be hiked up. Okay, from their food to their drinks, everything is like double from what you buying in convenience or convenience stores. Okay, so like I said, if you want to really enjoy yourself, right, per person, I would say about 10K to 15K for 2 weeks. Okay, so that's probably around 1,000 ringgit a day. 1,000 ringgit a day if you really want to enjoy the hell out of it. All right. Okay, public toilets in Japan, the cleanest. You're not gonna find any clean public toilets anywhere else in the world unless you're in Japan. Because in Japan, everything from the train station, every place, every shopping center, every small, big, whatever it is, they are all clean. Okay, they are all clean. Sorry, I take that back. Not all of them are clean, but if you're in the city area and you're within the vicinity, they are all very clean. Because how I know this is when I went to Osaka, when I went to one of those mountainous areas, I can't really remember where it was because most only the wives know where we went because they're the one who planned for it. All right, so if you go to those mountainous areas when they have the toilets for the tourists, yeah, that's definitely not going to be the cleanest. Okay, but 90% of the time, all the toilets in the city areas of Japan, they're all clean, and you can all use the automated bidets that's already equipped inside the toilet bowl itself, right? So you don't have to worry anything about it. Yeah, so if you're also going there for Pokemon cards, not every place is cheap. Tokyo is definitely very expensive. I only spent about 4 hours in Nagoya just to browse cards. I didn't have time to look because when we stopped in Nagoya, we had 4 hours. But you have to remember, there's like two parts of where you can buy the cards. Right? There's like the Osu and the Nippon Bashi. So you kind of have to like go back and forth, right? Um, so we didn't have time to spend in Nagoya, but I had a glimpse of Nagoya. They are quite okay, quite affordable, and you can definitely buy it lesser than shiny, lesser than price charting. The prices are really good. Okay, maybe about 30% lower, sometimes 50% lower. Okay, depending on the condition, because sometimes they're very honest. They will tell you it's damaged, not good. They will tell you and they will show you, and then you can actually see and decide whether or not you want to buy or not. Okay. Um, yeah, Osaka, number one in terms of Pokemon cards. I've vet through about more than 90 shops. 90. I just went everywhere. In Nagoya, Tokyo, and in Osaka. 90 shops. 90 plus even. Not close to 100, but 90 plus. I would say Osaka is the best. Partly because I have more time there. If I stay in Nagoya for 2 days or 3 days, then I get to experience how good the prices are of those Pokemon cards. Okay. Um, what else? Yeah, I mean, just go there and enjoy. Definitely plan where you want to go. Um, because I'm a very simple person. I don't like too many things. I don't like too much on the city kind of stuff. uh, I just go wherever that's new. If it's new, if I've been there once, that's it for me. I'm not, most likely I'm not going there again specifically to that particular place, but I will go to Japan again to explore more towards the northern side and the southern side, because I've pretty much settled the middle areas with the city areas. Okay, so yeah, definitely bring a big budget, because what's the point of you going there if you're not really enjoying it? Like for me, I was there, I was prepared 15K, 1 5, per person to go there 2 weeks, enjoy. All right, so I hope this video is somewhat helpful, um, especially on the budgeting part. Just remember, it's about 1000 RM a day, everything. Okay, transportation, shopping, food, breakfast, lunch and dinner, supper sometimes. All right, so thank you very much, and I hope this is helpful for you guys.